this is a crazy story. Fake passports, invisible ink, coded paper, U.S. government security clearance, and photos in alleged Russian KGB uniforms. All things found in the home of this Hawaii couple. Now arrested after decades of living under stolen identities and suspected espionage. Gwen Morrison and Walter Primrose claimed to be part of the Witness Protection Program when they ditched Texas for Hawaii nearly 40 years ago. But new details now have led Walter to be detained without bail, even as Gwen's lawyer says her client is not a spy. Here with more is former CIA station chief and Fox News contributor Dan Hoffman. Dan, good morning. And just off the top here, this sounds like something out of a Tom Clancy novel. Does this type of thing actually happen, and is what we see what we have here?
Yeah, it does seem a bit like that. There's some unanswered questions here, like proof of actual interaction between these two now, alleged spies and Russian intelligence, some sort of communications gear. But I could certainly imagine, based on some of the circumstantial evidence, as you mentioned, the invisible ink, the Polaroid pictures of them in KGB uniforms, the fact that they assumed identities of deceased infants way back in 1987, those are things that would lead you down that path, that they might have indeed be illegals, that is, spies operating without official cover. Viewers may recall the arrest back in 2010 of SVR, that's Russian foreign intelligence illegals, by the FBI in the Ghost Stories operation. These two weren't uncovered in that operation if they were indeed spies, but they could have been spying on behalf of the Russian military intelligence, the GRU. So there's a lot of unanswered questions here.
This happened back in the 80s. I think kind of to bring this forward to today, if somebody tried to do this today, to steal identity this way, lie about being witness protection, does the digital footprint we have make that much harder? Or should we be concerned of a new generation of these type of spies with all that's in the news about Russia?
So that's the concern for me is, would it still be possible today? I'm sure that Department of Homeland Security, working with the FBI, is taking a hard look at that, because imagine if it weren't just spies, but what if it's Lebanese Hezbollah or some terrorists who were able to do the same sort of thing and assume U.S. identities and be sleeper agents and conduct nefarious acts against our country. So it's certainly something that we have to be very concerned about going forward.
Remnant of the Cold War. It's kind of amazing. Thanks, Dan. Thanks for joining us, and let's hope these are the last of the spies we find this way.
All right.
Subscribe to the Fox News YouTube channel to catch our nightly opens, stories that are changing the world and changing your life. From Tucker Carlson tonight.